Hello dear student, welcome to you in today's lecture of English. So in today's lecture we are going to discuss the question answers of the poem from a railway carriage. In previous lecture, explanation as well as question answers that has been already done, but still some question answers are remain that we are going to discuss in today's lecture. So you have to just be ready with your course book and your notebook. So let's get started. So just open your course book and open your book page number 13. Up to 9 question that has been already done. Now let me start from the 10th one question, and that is we have to just find out the answers from the poems lines 9 to 12. So first one question is, what is the child doing? What is the child doing? So what the child was doing in the poem? The child in the poem is trying to collect the blackberries. What he was doing? He was trying to collect the blackberries as I already explained you while I explained the poem. So write down this answer. The child in the poem is trying to collect blackberries. Now the next question is, who is a tramp? Next question is, who is a tramp and what he is doing? Who is a tramp and what he is doing? A tramp is a poor person. Who is a tramp? A tramp is a poor person who has no permanent residence. A person who is not having any permanent residence. So that person is said to be a tramp. And the tramp in the poem is standing and staring. And what he is doing in the poem? Yes, he is standing and staring to someone. So just write down the answer. 11th one. A tramp is a poor person who has no permanent residence. Full stop. Then the tramp in the poem is standing and staring. Now let me take a look to the next question. Question number 12. What does green stands for here? What is the word green stands for here in the poem? So the answer is, green in the passage refers to the grass covered to the field. The green in the passage. So here, without writing passage, you can write the stanza. Green in the stanza refers to the grass covered to the field. So green refers to the grassland area. So just write down this answer. Now let me see the next question. 13th one. What do these different images appearing one after the other suggest? What do these different images appearing one after the other suggest? It suggests the train is moving very fast as the different images which is fleeting in a very quick manner. We can just see that any thing is just disappeared from that place. So it means we could say that it suggests the train is moving very fast. So the lines of the poem and it express or it suggests that the train is moving very fast. Now the next question, 14th one question, and the 14th one question's answers we will get from the poem's line 13 to 16. Now let us see first of all that what is the question. How does the poet expresses the transience? How does the poet expresses the transience of the images as he sees them from the window of the fast moving train? Coach a line to support your answers. How does the poet expresses the transience? Transience means very quick, very speedily of the images as he sees them from the window of the fast moving train. When the poet was in the train coach, or when he was in the train coach and sitting near the window seat, and he was looking many more things while the train was moving very fast. So how does the poet expresses the transience of the image as he sees them from the window of the fast moving train? And here we have to just quote a line to support the answer. The poet realizes that all the images are fleeting. The poet realizes, what he realizes when he started his journey by a fast moving train, that he realizes that all the images are flitting. It means in a very quick manner it just disappear. It is going to just disappear and won't last. And won't last means जो कभी नहीं टिकता और वो नहीं दिखाई देता. No sooner does he sees them that they disappear forever, and no sooner does he sees them, और जितने जल्दी वो उसे मतलब किसी भी चीज़ को वो उतने अच्छे से नहीं देख पाता और एक पल में ही एक इन अ मोमेंट द सीन और द पिक्चर्स इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी डिसअपियर, और बहुत ही क्विकली वो जो चीज़ है, वो जो स्टेशन या जो भी चीज़ उसे दिखाई देती है वो थोड़ी देर में डिसअपियर हो जाती है. एंड हाउ इट इज़ पॉसिबल बिकॉज the train is moving very fastly. That's why the poet or the child who is traveling by that train is not able to see any picture clearly. So we could say that the poet realizes that all the images are flitting and won't last, और जो उसे हमेशा के लिए नहीं दिखाई देती, ज़्यादा देर तक नहीं देख पाता है. No sooner does he sees them that they disappear forever. Now we have to just take a quote. From that stanza, that which line suggests it. So the line that we could take from the poem, and that is each a glimpse and gone forever. We have to just write this poem's line in quote. Each a glimpse and gone forever. This quote support to this answer. Now let me see the next question. One more question. Question number B. Make a list of all the things that he sees through the window. What is the next question? Make a list all the things. It's very easy question. You understood it very well, or you can write the answer also. Houses, hedges, ditches, meadows, hill, plain, a cart run away in the road, mill and river. What he has seen from the window of the train, he has seen houses, hedges, ditches, meadows, hill, plain, and he had seen one of the cart, a person who is on the cart and who run away in the road with a lot of load, mill and river. These things had seen through the window by the poet. Here we can write a cart which ran away in the road, mill and river. So these things had seen through the window by the poet. So students, just repeat the answers once again. You have to just note it down the answers in your notebook. What is the child doing? The child in the poem is trying to collect blackberries. What he is doing? He is trying to collect blackberries. Now the 11th one, who is tramp, and what he is doing. A tramp is a poor person and who has no permanent residence, and the tramp in the poem is standing and staring. What he is doing? He is standing and staring. Now the 12th question, what does green stands for here? Green in the stanza refers to the grass area or meadow area covered to the field. So just write down this answer. Now let me take a look at the next one. What do these different images appearing one after the other suggest? It suggests the train is moving very fast. Next one, 14th question. How does the poet expresses the transience of the images as he sees from the window? You can just note it down the question if you do not have the book. 14th one question is, how does the poet express? What is the question? How does the poet express the transience, T-R-A-N-S-I-E-N-C, transience of the images as he sees them from the window of the fast moving train? Question mark, and quote a line to support your answers. Let us repeat the question once again. How does the poet express the transience of the images as he sees them from the window of the fast moving train? Quote a line to support your answer. The poet realizes that all the images are fleeting and won't last. No sooner does he see them that they disappear forever, each a glimpse and gone forever. This line support to this answer. Now, the next one question is, just note it down in your notebook. Make a list of all things that he sees through the window. Make a list of all the things that he sees through the window. He had seen houses, hedges, ditches, meadows, hill, plain, a cart which ran away in the road, mill and river. So these things had seen through the window by the poet. I hope, dear student, you have completed all the question answers in your notebook. If still some question answers or few lines are remain, so just pause the video and copy down all the question answers in your notebook in a very neat and clean handwriting. And always after completing each question and answers, don't forget to draw underline. So I hope you have done it. Now it's time to give the homework. So just take out, just open your book page number 15. You can see one question is there which is on your book page number 15. All of you must have undertaken a train journey. All of you must have undertaken a train journey. Everybody. It's not new for us. While we have to just go anywhere, we generally we go by the train. So don't you think it will be fun to find some interesting facts about the train in India? So here some questions are given. So if you just get the answers of that question, so it means you know many things of the train journey or interesting facts about the train in India. Here are some questions for you. Try and find out the answers. You can work with a friend if you like. So here 10 questions are given. So it's today's homework that you have to just find out the questions answers, and if you are able to find out the questions answers, so it will be so you can just think so it will be supposed to that you know a lot of information about the train journey or a interesting train fact. So it's your today's homework which is given on your book page number 15. You have to just find out some questions answers, and you can just complete all the question answers in your notebook, in your book or in your notebook also. So it's your today's homework. Just do it complete today itself, and we'll meet you in next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.